the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows that stretched across the quiet suburban street. I had just finished a late-night shift at the office, and exhaustion clung to me like a second skin. The only thing on my mind was crawling into bed and succumbing to the sweet embrace of sleep. Little did I know the night had other plans for me. As I trudged down the dimly lit sidewalk, the familiar hum of streetlights buzzed overhead. The air was thick with the kind of stillness that makes every footstep echo in your ears. The only signs of life were the distant hum of passing cars and the occasional rustle of leaves in the gentle breeze. My apartment complex loomed ahead, a welcome sight after a long day of deadlines and spreadsheets. As I fished my keys from my pocket, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. A chill ran down my spine, but I brushed it off as mere exhaustion, playing tricks on my senses. I quickened my pace, eager to escape the eerie stillness that surrounded me. Turning the corner, I froze in my tracks. There it was, parked on the quiet street, like a shadow waiting to pounce. An old, battered white van. The flickering streetlight above cast an unsettling glow on its dented exterior, revealing faded letters that once spelled out some forgotten company's name. My heart pounded in my chest as I took in the scene. The hairs on the back of my neck stood on end, and an inexplicable sense of dread settled over me. The van seemed out of place, like a relic from a darker time that had no business lingering in the present. As I hesitated, debating whether to backtrack or make a dash for my apartment, the van's side door creaked open. A sliver of darkness spilled out, and my breath caught in my throat. Panic and curiosity waged a silent war within me. Against my better judgment, I found myself inching closer, compelled by an unseen force. A whisper of a voice emanated from the van, barely audible over the distant hum of the city. "Hey buddy, need a ride?" I squinted into the shadows, trying to make out the figure within. The voice lacked warmth, carrying a sinister edge that sent shivers down my spine. Every instinct screamed at me to run, but my curiosity held me in place. "No, thanks," I stammered, my voice betraying a hint of unease. "I'm just heading home." The figure in the van chuckled, a sound that sent a fresh wave of chills through me. "Come on, it's a dark night. You never know what's lurking in the shadows." The offer hung in the air like a poisonous cloud, and the atmosphere grew thicker with each passing second. I took a step back, my eyes darting around for an escape route. The van's occupant seemed to sense my hesitation and leaned into the feeble light, revealing a face obscured by shadows. A pale, emotionless mask stared back at me, a face devoid of any humanity. Panic surged within me, and my fight-or-flight response kicked into high gear. I turned and bolted, my footsteps echoing through the quiet night. As I reached the safety of my apartment door, I spared one last glance over my shoulder. The van remained, a haunting presence in the dark. The encounter left me with a lingering sense of unease, a reminder that sometimes the shadows hold secrets best left undiscovered. Sleep that night eluded me as my mind replayed the chilling encounter with the mysterious white van, its pale occupant forever etched in my memory.